Hi everyone, my name's Meg and I'm an exercise intern here at The Gathering Place. I go to Cleveland State University and I'm in my 4th year. We're gonna bring our home to yours. First, all you need is a deck of cards and your family members. What you're gonna do is you're gonna separate your deck of cards, whether it be Uno, Go Fish. You can make them out of pen and paper if you need to, but you're just gonna separate the faces from the rest of the number cards. Once you have those separated into ace, king, queen, and jack, then you're ready to go. We hope this is an easy, non-expensive, and fun way to get moving and keep moving at this time at home. So once you separate your cards of decks and the faces, you're gonna mix them all up and you're going to shuffle the deck. Everyone in your family is gonna stand in a circle with the deck of cards in the middle. Every person in the family will pull out a card and read the exercise attached to the card. So for example, the first card we have is an ace of spades. In the ace of spades, the exercise attached is skipping. So for example, you're going to skip in place for 30 seconds. Put your card down and then the next family member goes. The next family member that takes their turn, they pull out an ace of club. The ace of club card is associated with an arm punch. You can arm punch for 30 seconds to however long you think they need to arm punch for. The next card in the ace deck would be an ace of heart. This exercise is associated with balancing on your left foot for 10 seconds. So you're gonna pick up your right foot in this position and hold it for 10 seconds. You can do it with your eyes closed, you can do it touching something if you need a little more balance support, or you can just plain bring your leg up. The next card that your family member would pick is an ace of diamond. The exercise associated with an ace of diamond is a toe touch. What you're gonna do is separate your legs, arms width apart, bring up your arms, and you're gonna touch either side of your toes. Left foot, up, right foot, up. You can repeat this for 15 times. The next face of card that we're going to talk about is the king cards. In the king cards, the first one we'll talk about is the king of spade. The exercise associated with the king of spade card is marching in place. So what you'll do is raise your knees as high as you can for 20 reps. The next king card we'll talk about is the king of club. The king of club card stands to sit to stand exercise. You need a chair, and you'll squat down in the chair for 15 reps. The next king card we'll talk about is the king of diamond. In the king of diamond card, the exercise associated with it is the mountain climber. The mountain climber, you can raise your arms up by your ears and bring your knees to your chest. You can do this for 5 to 20 seconds. The final king card we'll talk about is the king of heart. With the king of heart card, it's associated with a jumping jack. You can do a simple jumping jack 10 times, or you can bring your arms and your legs to your side at a slower pace. The next face of cards we'll talk about is the queen cards. The first card of the queens is the queen of spades. This card is associated with a frog jump, where you touch your toes and explode through your legs. You can do this 8 times. If you need to modify the frog jump, you can use a chair and your legs to do a sit to stand. You can use your arms to balance and keep your core stable. The next queen card we'll talk about is a soup can lift. What you can use are 2 arm weights or replace them with soup cans at home. What you'll do is get your soup cans or weights in hand and lift them right to your shoulders. You can do this 8 to 10 times. The next queen card we'll talk about is the queen of diamonds. The Queen of Diamonds card is associated with balancing for 10 seconds on your right leg. So you can lift your left leg and balance on your right leg for 10 seconds, or you can use a wall or something stable to help yourself stay stable. The next Queen card that we're going to be talking about is the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts card is associated with jumping rope. You're going to pretend that you're jumping rope and jump with your legs for 15 seconds. The next face of cards we're going to be talking about is the Jack. The first Jack card is a Jack of Spades. This card represents arm circles. You're going to move your legs shoulder width apart, raise your arms, and circle your arms in a small to big motion for 30 times. The next Jack card we'll be talking about is the Jack of Clubs. This exercise associated with the Jack of Clubs is a butt kick. So what you're going to do is raise your knees to your butt between 10 to 20 times. The next Jack card we'll be talking about is the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Diamonds card is represented with a squat. You can use your legs shoulder width apart, use your soup cans for weight, or you can do it with your body, and you're going to squat down in a chair position for 8 times. If you want to modify this, you can use your chair and sit to stand in a chair using your hands for support. The final Jack card is the Jack of Hearts. This card is the best card of the deck because your family member does their best dance move for 15 seconds. Now that you know all of the Face of Cards exercises, you can print out our attached link to match the exercise with the card, or you can write the exercise on the back of the cards like so. We hope that this is a fun, non-expensive, and easy way to get moving with you and your family from our home to yours.